What up guys, it is JayFerGaming here and welcome back to my Liverpool career. It is episode 12, we're getting through the episodes thick and fast. Can I get a whoop whoop? I shouldn't say that and I will not say that again, I promise. But getting back to this episode, it's like the day before January transfer window opens, maybe 2 or 3, but we have a match against Chelsea just to whet the appetite before we get into the transfer window. And after a pretty poor run of form, I think it's 4 games without a win, the last episode wasn't the best. I recommend you check them out, even though the results weren't too positive. There's some good play in there, but here we go, changing the team up, bringing in James Ward-Prowse, who has been a fantastic youngster so far. I think I brought DeCilio into the first team as well, and here we go. It's Stamford Bridge. And after getting absolutely dominated last game by Man City and getting a point, which was fantastic, the complete opposite happens in this game. Sturridge with an early chance, but a good save from Mark Schwarzer, so check's been sold somewhere. You've got the 41-year-old in goal, but it was a good save from the keeper. And from the corner, there is another opportunity coming up. They defend it by heading it away, but Saka's on the ball on his weaker right foot off balance and it goes just wide, which was a shame. But here's another opportunity. Steven Gerrard, you'd think he'd smash it from here, but not this time. He curls it, and he curls it wide. I probably should have smashed it there, but I don't really know what I was thinking. A pink ball is that? I need to change that up. But the onslaught continued. Moses on loan from Chelsea, a bit ironic, but it's going in, wow, off the line, great defender from Cahill. But Sturridge nearly scored against his former club, and this was Chelsea's only opportunity of the half. A good block from Mignolet, and then he dives over the defender like an absolute madman. Into the second half, another chance for Gerrard, long range, but a good save from Schwarzer once again. And Shoulders here on the ball, I think it's another opportunity for Chelsea. It's your own goal. Teams are really making the most down the wing against me because I'm playing 3 centre-backs. I probably should look into that, but I'm liking the formation at the moment. But the ball gets cleared off the line there. Chelsea are putting on the pressure. Bad defending here. Wow, Skirtle, what are you doing? A good block there. Another opportunity, great save. Oh, I'm just so lucky at the moment. And I'm glad to get a point from that game. Dominated the first half, but Chelsea came back in the second half. A 0-0. But it was nowhere near a dull game. You can see it's quite even there. So we're halfway through the season. I'm going to do a bit of a half-time report, but looking at the league table, Chelsea unbeaten. The top 4 is pretty much as you'd expect. Southampton are having a fantastic start. And we're in 6th place, which I find quite surprising considering how poor our form's been lately. But we're aiming, well, at the start of the season we were aiming for top 6. Now that's a Champions League place. We're only 2 points off, so it's really realistic. Top 3 I'd say is out of sight, but it's looking good at the moment for a top 4 finish. So we'll go for a squad report here. We'll go through the players, you can see the stats, the rating changes, and I'll just talk about each player individually. First of all, Mignolet, he's been a fantastic signing, one of the best. And yeah, Reyna's out on loan. When he comes back, he's not coming back into the first team. Mignolet is just too good. 8 clean sheets, he's had a great season. Glenn Johnson, I don't really play right backs or left backs in my 3 at the back, so I'll probably sell him. Skirtle, another one that I'm looking to sell. He's 29 years old, I'm not getting the best out of him, he's not performing the best. And I think selling him is probably going to be the option, and I'll definitely need replacements in centre back. Daniel Agger, he's been the mainstay of the defence. He is the best defender for Liverpool, and I'm definitely looking to keep him. Most likely to be my left centre back, along with Sacco, I'd say. Victor Moses, if he wasn't on loan, he'd be getting sold. I'm not keen on him whatsoever. He's only got pace. Apart from that, he's pretty useless. As you can see, 17 games, no goals and 1 assist. That's not good enough whatsoever. Steven Gerrard, one of the main men. 83 rated. He won't improve, but he's had a really good season so far. His passing is absolutely fantastic. He will definitely be a main star in the midfield. Joe Allen, his shooting is terrible. He's really weak and small. He's not great apart from passing. but I'll probably look to sell Joe Allen as well. So by the sounds of it, I'm going to bring a lot of players in. Raheem Sterling, definitely one for the future. He's been alright so far, bit wasteful with his chances, but I'm going to keep him, see how he progresses, and hopefully he becomes one of the best players in the world, because hopefully he has that potential. Coutinho had a really slow start to the season, but his performances have definitely improved lately, and he's gone up 1 in rating. So 21-year-old, 81 rated. It's looking good for Coutinho. Luis Suarez, the main man. Only 5 goals and 6 assists. Had a slow start to the season like Coutinho, but lately his form's been amazing. Gone up 2 ratings, 88 rated overall. Clubs are going to be after him. And Sturridge, he's been my best player this season. 9 goals in 19 games, up 2 ratings. There is no chance I'm selling this guy. He's definitely a star. And he's just an overall fantastic player. Will Hughes, one of my signings from the start of the season, gone up 1 rating. I use him quite sparingly, but definitely one for the future. And centre mid is definitely a position we need to improve on, because we've got him and Ward-Prowse, but need more experience really. Decilio, bought him when we had 4 at the back, so he doesn't really fit in the formation, but I'm going to try and incorporate him into the right centre back. See how that works. If it doesn't work, I'll sell him, but I'm going to give it a go. James Ward-Prowse, it says bad form, but he's been a really good signing so far. Better than Will Hughes in his performances. He's played quite a few games and he's been really good overall. Iago Aspas. This guy costs 9.5 mil. What were Liverpool thinking? I don't like him whatsoever in game. I've barely seen him play in real life, and yeah, it's not working for me. Alexander S. Fine, he was only 71 rated. It was an absolute bargain for 1.7 mil. This guy is a really good player, even though he has a low rating. His long range shooting, his just overall team play is fantastic. Will he be involved? It depends who I sign, but I hope to involve him quite a bit. Mamadou Sakho, only played him in 8 games, which I found quite surprising. He's a bit of a beast. And considering I'm going to be selling Skirtle, he will become probably the mainstay in defence with Daniel Agger. Ali Sissoko, not much to say about him. Doesn't really fit into the formation. He's an okay player. I'm not too keen on him. So at the end of his loan, he will be going back to his parent club. Jack Butland, with Mignolet so in form, he's not getting many opportunities, but definitely one for the future. And in his picture, he looks really proud of himself. Just quoting from episode 2, I think it was. Lorenzo Insigne has been injured for 4 months, which has been a real shame. He was pretty good in his first 5 games in the Premier League, even though he gave a penalty away on his debut. And another long-term injury, Lucas Leiva, the second main midfielder, fit in 4 months, so he's pretty much out for the season. So I'll definitely need a replacement for him. Jose Enrique, again, doesn't fit in the formation. I'm not the biggest fan of him since he left Newcastle, which is the team I support, so I'll be trying to get rid of him. Kolo Toure, yeah, I haven't used him too much, but he's been alright performing in the Cup. He's gone down in 1 rating already, 32 years old. I'll probably keep him as a squad backup. Already mentioned Reina, and when he comes back I'll probably sell him because Mignolet is just too good. I think he's better than Reina. Fabio Borini, he's been out on loan at Sunderland, and yeah, I'm not keen on him either. Asaidi, another all pace, and Borini and Asaidi, just 2 players I'm not keen on. Jack Robinson, I don't know much about him. Suso is a lone player that's definitely coming back. I saw him playing in real life and I quite liked him, and he's a 20-year-old 75 rated winger, which is kind of what I need at the moment, so he will come back in. Adorja, never heard of him. Ngu, haven't heard of him. Alberto, not sure. I'll probably keep him as a squad rotation player when he comes back. Bayo, not heard of him. eBay, not heard of him. Ilori, 74 rated 20-year-old. I am short on centre backs, and he has been gaining experience at Stoke, so I'll definitely try and incorporate him in the first team, maybe, probably in the squad. But yeah, that's a squad report. So exactly bang on halfway through the season. Next episode is the January transfer window, so the players will be coming in. Just a heads up, I did purchase the takeover, I think it's called. Yeah, club takeover, and I guess 60 million. I needed it to buy players because I barely had any money in the kitty, so look out for that. There'll be a lot of players coming in, there'll be a lot of players going out. So look out for the next episode, and I'll see you then.